All right, does it show that it's recording box around it? Yeah. All right, that's recording. Ready? Here we go. Excuse me. I'm here to talk about long glass. You're staring at me. My daughter's helping me shoot. So I had to save up for quite a while for this. I'm an amateur photographer that does wildlife, and I can't afford, brand new glass. So I bought this when the FL was released, so the value of this went down. And I had the D850 then, but now I have the Z9, significantly better camera. I could afford the Z9, but I cannot afford the Z400-2.8 at the same time. So, yeah, I forget what I'm supposed to say. What makes this lens amazing is it's a 400-2.8, which means it's great in low light. I can increase the shutter speed significantly in good light, and 400 is pretty good. It's not ideal, but it's pretty good for wildlife, birds, stuff like that. The lens is very sharp. Not quite as sharp as the newer stuff, but it is very sharp for such old lens. Let me think what else to say. So the VR on it is very good handheld, especially with photography. I use it a lot at night with a speed light, and it worked very well. The biggest negative of this lens is its weight and size. I am not getting younger, my back hurts, and after carrying this around for a few hours, it's just too heavy. So that brings me to a situation where I just can't shoot it anymore unless I'm using a tripod. If I'm using a tripod, you put this on my tripod with the fluid head, and it's just way too heavy for me. I can't handle it. I'm very sore. It's actually making it so I wasn't going out shooting. I had the 300 f4, the PF version, and it's just not enough reach. And stop kicking. Just not enough reach. And so even if I put the teleconverter on it, now we're at 5.6, 450 millimeter. It's just not long enough. The teleconverter hurts the image quality. So it made me so I wasn't going out nearly as much as I wanted to, because I would come home with a hurt back, I would whine, and my wife would complain. So what that did is it made me explore different options. And one of them is the 500 PF. So, ooh, yeah, it's made for that. So the 500 PF, significantly smaller, it's 500 mil. The drawback is this is f5.6, which is twice this 2.8, but it is extremely light compared to this. Light, small. After several hours, I can still feel it in my back, but this is significantly lighter. Not only that, but it's actually a little bit sharper too. So, especially towards the middle, this is a little bit sharper than the older 400-2.8. It's much more convenient, dragging it through the woods, bumping into things. I feel like this one handles it significantly better. I feel like the weather seal on this one is significantly better as well. I feel more comfortable shooting with a light rain. Nothing too crazy, but so that's where I am. The hood on this is much smaller. It's much easier to work with compared to this one. This hood is quite crazy actually. So yeah, it's really different category. It's impossible to do as a carry-on when I travel work. Take this off, carry it off. There we go. Look at that beast. It's just absolutely huge. It's absolutely heavy. I put the F to Z on both of these just so we can compare. Yeah, it's really a different category. This one's impossible to do as a carry-on when I travel for work, because if I take this, I can't take any clothes. This one I can just throw inside my suitcase, take this off, carry a soft hood, and then, yeah. And then it's much more versatile, travelable, Not as good in low light, but I can compensate that. I can compensate for that because I'm actually going out more and using it. It's much easier to carry around. I can carry it around with my family when I travel. So that's why I'm here. So now I'm in a difficult situation. I have two pretty expensive pieces of glass. They're both similar cost. This used, this new, very similar cost, and so it's time to say goodbye to the 400. It's a bittersweet. I wish I didn't have to do it, but I have to. So I have to say goodbye to this. So I decided to make a montage of all my favorite photos from the 400-8. These are pictures I've taken over the last several years. And again, they're my favorites that I can share. I'm avoiding any family photos or stuff like that. So my favorite wildlife photos from the 400-8 VR f-mount over the last several years. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, let us know what else you want to see, what you hate about it. I need to lose weight, whatever you want. So thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Do you think it was good enough?